Before finally moving back to the Bay Area in 2023, I have spent 10 years moving and living in many other parts of America, from East Coast to West Coast and from big cities to small town. And because of that, I have a unique perspective on San Jose living. Now, in 2012, while still living in New York City, I had a choice of relocating to either the Bay Area or Kansas City, and eventually I chose the Bay Area. But the decision wasn't made easily. I went through a lot of analysis, weighing the pros and cons, and I finally went with the Bay Area. Now, 12 years later, looking back, do I regret it? More importantly, what are the things that I wish I knew before deciding to move to San Jose? Hello, everybody. This is Bojie He, your Bay Area real estate expert, and welcome back to my channel again. Now, previously, I have shared 7 reasons I love about living in San Jose, and in today's video, I want to share with you some of the things that I wish I knew before moving here, and you might resonate with some of them, and if so, comment down below and let me know. And if you are considering moving to San Jose and just Bay Area in general, you absolutely need to be aware of these things. Now, let's dive in. Number 1, high cost of living. The first thing I wish I knew before moving to San Jose is just how expensive things are here. Seriously, the cost of living here is no joke. Rent is very high. A decent 2-bedroom apartment could easily cost you around $3,000 to $5,000 a month, depending on the neighborhood. Even a 1-bedroom apartment can easily set you back $2,500 to $3,500. And the average single-family home price in San Jose in today, as of 2024, is around 1.5 million. It's not just housing. The minimum wage here in San Jose as of 2024 July is $17.55, and a gallon of gas at Costco as of now is $4.40 on 87 and $4.90 on 89. I remember back in 2005 when I was briefly living in the Bay Area before moving to Chicago. At that time, the minimum wage was $6.75, and I was paying no more than $500 a month renting an apartment with a roommate. Then soon we all enter into the 2008-2009 Great Recession period, and all I heard was that the cost of living in San Jose had gotten even cheaper. But then when I moved back in 2013, I was experiencing a price shock everywhere I went. I mean, all the usual places still look the same from 2005. However, the price tag had doubled. The motel that I used to stay had doubled their rate, and the gas price was doubled, the rent was doubled, and of course the minimum wage too. And this is my belief. In those years, Bay Area had gone through another round of tech revolution called the big data and cloud computing. And soon after that, it's the smart technology, and now it's the AI. Every innovation that takes place in the Bay Area not only makes a small group of people millionaire overnight, but also raise the standard salary of the new hires. While it is making a bunch of Bay Area tech company stock go up incredibly like we've seen, it is also driving the cost of living up tremendously. So if you're moving to San Jose or anywhere in the Bay Area, be prepared to experience a price shock and make sure you do your math. Number 2, high pressure work environment in tech companies. What goes hand in hand with the high cost of living in the Bay Area is the work environment. San Jose is the heart of Silicon Valley, home to some of the biggest tech companies in the world. While this means that there are plenty of job opportunities, it also means high pressure work environment. Most of the tech job here comes with the expectations of long hours and intense workload while offering you the high salary that many talents have desired for. Now, take myself for instance. When I used to work in Chicago, New York City, and Boston, or even in San Ramon, which is just right outside of the Bay Area, I was working no longer than the traditional 9 to 5, and I rarely had to bring work home, and most of my tasks had plenty of time to complete, leaving me with plenty of free times outside of work to pursue other things or spend time with the family. However, as soon as I work for a tech company here in the Bay Area, things become very different. You're allowed to work from home, and therefore you're expected to be available whenever. I mean, once I even got a work call during the Super Bowl halftime. That's crazy, right? So if you are coming here for a tech job, be ready to work hard and compete with some of the smartest people. And it's almost the most well-known culture here in the Bay Area, which is working overtime. This combined with the terrible traffic, which we're going to cover next, could make your work life terrible. And but on the other hand, the reward can be significant if you thrive in such an environment, like many do. Number three, you know it, it's the traffic. Yep, traffic is the problem that many big metros face, and San Jose traffic is no exception. The city is sprawling, and public transit does have its limitations here, so most people still rely on their cars. Commuting even just 10 miles can take you 45 minutes or even more during peak hours. The traffic is particularly bad on highway like 101, 280, 880, 87, 85 during rush hour, which could start as early as 6 a.m. and last until 9 a.m. in the morning and from 3 p.m. till 7 p.m. in the afternoon. One of my friends used to commute 2 hours one way, and I used to commute between 30 minutes and 90 minutes one way, depending on whether I was driving or riding motorcycle. And I know many people, including many of my ex-coworkers, had to endure such a long daily commute that combined with aggressive workload and meetings could seriously affect your health and happiness in the long run. I mean, I found myself drinking a lot more during those 3 years of working in the Bay Area's tech world. One silver lining is that many tech companies now offers shuttle for their employees or have more relaxed remote work policies now, which can ease the burden a bit, but still, be prepared for long commute and consider living closer to your workplace if possible. Number four, the weather. Now, San Jose enjoys a Mediterranean climate, which means a mild, wet winter and hot, dry summer, which is one of the reasons people love about the Bay Area. That sounds great, right? Well, it is, except if you have pollen allergies. Now, the spring and the early summer can be brutal for allergy sufferers like me. There are tree pollens and grass pollens everywhere, and every spring and summer, I would be sneezing left and right starting in the very early morning. And what's even worse is that when it doesn't rain for months, the dry condition can also worsen the air quality, making allergies even worse. If you are moving here and you have allergies, make sure you stock up on allergy medicines, air purifiers, and maybe even consider allergy shots. Also, Bay Area weather doesn't have distinct the four seasons like you would see in more like the northern states. Also, if you love the winter snow or the colorful leaf of fall, you won't see them here. All I see is hot summer days and rainy winter days here, which can bother some people. So, those are the main four things I wish I knew better before moving to the San Jose area. I hope this helps if you are considering making the move. And if you're looking for more tips and need help with relocating, feel free to reach out. I've got plenty of more information to share about life in San Jose. Moreover, if you're interested in learning more about the housing market or other real estate trends in San Jose or just Bay Area in general, check out my channel and I got more videos for you. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to get notified every time I post a new video. All right, that's it for today. Thank you for your time and I'll see you on the next one.